We will focus on societal resilience. We will focus on resilience of our partners from negative interference from outside the Euro-Atlantic and European space. In here, it's normal that if we want to be resilient, our neighbors and our partners in the neighborhood should be resilient as well. We have to help them build their own capacities for resisting to and responding to these risks, challenges, and threats. We will focus on the resilience of infrastructure, communication infrastructure, transport infrastructure. We will focus on some other clusters of interest. For instance, the response to emerging and to disruptive technologies. So all these will be shaped in 7 working groups or community of interests within the Euro-Atlantic Center for Resilience, and we will try to attract not only the best Romanian experts in this area, but our goal is to make it international and attract experts from the EU member states, from the NATO member states, and from our partners in the region. Transport infrastructure is critical. And it's critical not only for the society, for the economy, but also in terms of military mobility. So ensuring the resilience of the infrastructure, I think it's extremely important, of the existing infrastructure. And of course, it is also important to promote new, relevant, necessary infrastructure. As far as communication is concerned, well, it's absolutely obvious that, well, cybersecurity and, the resilience of the networks of communication is also key for, ensuring the well-functioning of the response to a crisis, for instance. We will focus also, we will have a specific community of interests for, dealing with, the continuity of governance and the ability to cope with ongoing or, sudden crisis. So all these communities of interests will work in an interconnected, systemic manner. Resilience means, first of all, putting into the best shape the good reactions that we had out of the crisis, more solidarity, more international cooperation. At the EU level, shaping the EU for Health program, and I think we need more of that in the near future. In NATO, to see what was the response to the needs of the member states and the partners. And we had the NATO Pandemic Trust Fund, which was very effective in helping the allies and partners. We have used the strategic airlift capability of NATO to transport essential medical equipment that we need. For instance, we were, Romania, the first country, member state of NATO to use the strategic airlift capability to bring essential medical equipment from South Korea during the pandemic. Then we have, of course, helped others because we were also the first EU member state to use the rescue mechanism, and we have helped also member states and partners.